So you may have seen this clip or you may have not, but this Twitch streamer Frogan was being blatantly racist against Ludwig after he donated $10,000 to a cause that she supports, being the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. So he decided to donate $10,000 and not to do a charity stream because, in his words, a charity stream only works if 95% of people are willing to donate. And it seemed like a lot of people weren't willing to donate, which is fine because it's their money. And if people want to donate, they can. So Ludwig, he just donates the $10,000 and he asks people if they can donate. If not, that's okay.
I find ultimately, like, if I were to do a charity thing where the charity thing relies on your donations, it should be something where like 95% of people feel good and are down for it. And like ultimately, regardless of what you think, that is not the situation here. So I personally donated 10K because I think it is worthwhile. And if you guys got some extra bread, I would recommend you donate. But I won't throw it on you, you know what I mean? No thanks. And some people are going to say that, you know what I mean? That's why.
And how do you think Frogan reacted to Ludwig donating a large amount of money and asking people if they can donate to something that she supports? She called him a slur for not doing the charity stream.
It's the difference.
This is a cracker take.
Between like, hey, I can put my money where my mouth is, but I don't need to put your money there. I don't need to enter a fucking debate about whether that's worthwhile.
Take.
First off, why was her first thought to go with race to insult him? Because there's a list of things that she could have actually insulted him with. But race is an interesting choice. And even though slurs against white people aren't, I guess, super effective against the eyes of, cancellation, it's still something that she meant with racial intent. And apparently the whole reason of the 10K and not doing the charity stream was that he was asked to participate in a charity event with Hassan and other streamers / YouTubers. He apparently didn't want to participate, so he's like, okay, I'll just do the donation. Which is fine, because if he wants to do something, he can. If he doesn't have to. So instead of participating, he just thought, I'll just donate. So that, instead of doing the event, he's still helping out the cause. And you want to shame him for the amount of money that he donated. And if you're wondering why she's not doing a sort of charity stream, she said that, I'm not going to do a charity stream because some of my chatters might be Zionists. If you are really supporting the cause, not doing it because of what your viewers might think doesn't sound like you're being a good supporter. Because of what other people think of you hold more values over the lives of people by you not helping, then I don't know what to say. And it seems like you're kind of a hypocrite for that. And then she starts playing it off like Ludwig is the one killing these people because he didn't try to force his entire chat to donate.
Hey, I know Arabs are dying, but I'm not going to tell you to donate. Do whatever you want. Interesting. I don't know.
These people have jobs, they have to commute, they have to spend hours working, and just to spend more than half of their paycheck on bills and necessities. They can't just hop on a computer, yap, and yell at people to donate. Do you want people to focus on others when they can barely pay for themselves? Because if they start donating when they can barely pay for themselves, who's going to help them out? The charity stream isn't going to work if no one's going to donate. And also, why are you calling the guy slurs? He donated $10,000 to a cause. And what are you doing? You're asking people to donate to pay your rent. How much have you donated? Because you can't just criticize someone for donating if you're asking for donations for your rent. Because when he donates, he's helping people in distress. When people donate to you, that money is just going to bills so that you can call people slurs to donate. And what I will never understand is that when someone donates, for example, a YouTuber or a streamer, people blame them and shame them, spreading the word that they have ulterior motives, which is why they're donating in the first place. But let me ask you this. Do you think the people receiving the benefits of these donations care that the person who donated had ulterior motives? Or do you think they just care that someone actually donated and they get to eat or get medical supplies from it? Because the same people who complain about people who donate having ulterior motives are the same people who never donate in the first place. Because then why don't you just donate then? Because then we know all those donations are coming from a good place inside your heart. Oh, you got bills to pay and you can't donate? Then shut up. You don't have the right to criticize him. When you donate even a tenth of what he did, maybe then you can talk about it. She called him a biscuit in a way that she meant to be used as a racial slur against Ludwig for being white. And it's been more than an entire week and she still hasn't been banned. And when Hassan said it, I think like 3 years ago, he got banned for it. So that just means Twitch is allowing women to say slurs as long as it's towards white people. Because the only difference between Hassan and Frogan is that Hassan's a guy and Frogan is literally just a carbon copy of Hassan but a female version. She's ranting about Ludwig because he donated, saying that he's donating because he has a savior complex, and ranting about how he should have done the charity stream to get more money for donations. But wouldn't that make it seem like he has a larger savior complex then? Would you have yelled at him more if more people had donated through his charity stream?
Streamers actually deserve to be fucking shit talked. Okay? Streamers that actually deserve to be shit talked. White saviors is like, oh yeah, you know, me, I donated $10,000, but I'm not gonna promote it. Just don't say you donated $10,000 then. Look, if you're not actively believing, if you don't believe in the cause, and if you're not against genocide at this point, like, keep your fucking money. Keep your $10,000. Keep your little chump change. Like, the fuck? Do you want me to say, like, congratulations?
People who complain about other people donating have first world mental issues. Because that's what she's doing. If he didn't donate, none of this would have happened. Which makes you think that, how many people do you think would be willing to donate if you just keep calling these people who donate slurs? Then she's like, oh, you know, I've been talking about this for months, and it seems like she's saying that nobody can have an opinion than just her and Hassan because they talked about this since October. And because of that, she's saying that if you're not talking about it, that means you're for genocide, and that Ludwig should just keep his money.
Like I said, thinking about it, like, think of the Twitch streamers that haven't said shit about Palestine. Think about the Twitch streamers that haven't, or like streamers in general. We're gonna go to YouTube as well. YouTube and Twitch streamers that haven't said shit about Palestine until engagement was threatened. You know? But the ones that got the most shit for talking about Palestine since October 7th have been me, Caroline, Hassan.
Why are you trying to gatekeep people from donating? Is it because you want to feel special that you're the only one doing something that help them? You're hurting the cause that you say you're helping. You're telling people, or you're telling him to, quote, keep his chump change after he donated $10,000. Okay then, how much have you donated? Since if $10,000 is chump change. And don't give me that BS like, oh, but I'm telling people to donate, and when they donate, it counts towards me. I mean, I want you to tell us a dollar amount that you personally gave, that you made. I'm not saying that money that you made from donations. I'm talking about money that you collected through your own personal gain. Because I find it so hypocritical that she's telling people not to donate when she's getting her rent paid from donations by her viewers while she lives in LA. Also, why is she a streamer in LA when you're asking your rent to be paid? The reason why you have all these other streamers, other YouTubers living in LA is because they average or stream to an average of 15 to 50,000 people every stream. They post YouTube videos that gets hundreds of thousands of views and they can afford the lifestyle. If you're asking your rent to be paid, move to a different location. Because she only has, I think, 50,000 followers on Twitch and 5K on YouTube. But she doesn't post anything to YouTube. The only thing that she has is shorts, and her latest short was back in like the beginning of January. So she's not like optimizing her thing or like optimizing her income. Because streaming is a job that can be done 100% in a remote fashion. I looked at multiple lists of the most expensive place to live in the US, and Los Angeles or LA was always in the top 10. So why do you live there if you're begging for rent? But you want him to refund his donation because he didn't talk about what was happening back in October. Why would you ever want him to refund the money? The reason why people don't talk about it is because they get their info secondhand or even third hand. And if someone gets something wrong, people will bring that up and act like they're for genocide and against the cause. So people stay quiet about it because they don't want to get canceled. Because YouTube and streaming is their livelihood. There's a reason that people have different genres, which is why Hassan talks about stuff political views. I'm guessing you talk about it political views. Because the only reason why Hassan talks about it and she talks about it is because their entire genre is being political and stuff that's happening around the world. I'm not going to talk about it since I don't want to mess up. And because my entire thing on YouTube is just dumb streamer and YouTube stuff and stuff that happens on TikTok. Nothing about the world and nothing about political. Because it makes no sense for someone like me to talk about it. And also, it makes no sense for other people to talk about it since majority of content creators are just people who play games. Everyone has their own genre of the content that they make. If it falls in line with what they do, they would have already talked about it by now. You think like I watch Vanoss Gaming for like his takes on political stuff? I watch him for gaming and for laughs. I don't expect him to make political takes. If I was gonna watch someone make political takes or talk about what's happening around the world, I would actually find a channel and watch them that actually focuses on these types of stuff. What do you expect him to do? And what did he do for you to just call him slurs? Because some people are, I swear, just here to like spread hate and just hate on people for no reason. He's doing a good deed, which is donating $10,000. Do you want him to donate more? He felt comfortable donating $10,000 because of the position that he's in financially. There are people that make more than him. They don't donate and they don't get hate. When someone actually decides to help, you throw his name in the mud, call him racial slurs. What did you do? What did you even do that you have the privilege to call him out? Because I haven't seen you do anything other than just talk about the situation and making your chat donate to your rent. Next time you want to talk down to someone for someone donating to a cause, I don't know, maybe actually do something that supports the cause, like donate instead of just talking about it. That's what if you liked and sub. If you sub, you might get another video.